What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Morning Midline. It is Thursday now. Today, we're going to work on some glutes and hamstring, a little bit of balance as well, but we really want to try to see if we can get these glutes and hamstrings firing. I know a lot of people do have an issue with getting them firing and getting them working and activating, and that's going to be an important thing for life and for any athletic performance. So we're going to try to work on that as well as balance, because who doesn't love balance stuff? So first thing we're going to do is you're going to need a light to moderately lightweight. So I'm going to pick this one for today, which is, again, probably 10, 12, 15 pounds. I don't know. But sometimes it's perfectly fine with this. We're going to be doing some single leg deadlifts. So if you want to use this for the single leg deadlifts, that's perfectly fine. We're also going to be doing some standing teapots. So it's going to be the shorter one. It's going to be 4 minutes. And then the next one after that is going to be like 5 and some change, like 5:25. So first things first, we're going to do everything on the right side. It's going to be 15 seconds of single leg deadlifts. So with these single leg deadlifts, what we're looking for is that right foot is going to be planted. The left foot is going to be as straight as possible. Toes are going to be flexed back towards the body and pointed towards the ground as you go down. You're going to have the weight in your hands. You're just going to have a slight bend in that front knee. You don't want it locked out, just a slight bend, just a soft bend. Keeping the shoulder blades back, we're going to about mid-shin, squeeze the butt right back up. If you start to lose that back position, you start to round as you get lower, just take it up a little bit higher. Maybe you're just going knee height and then back up. That's perfectly fine. But we're going 15 seconds there. So what that looks like is I'm getting set up. Shoulders are going to be back and down. Push the hips back. We're taking it to about mid-shin, right back up. When you're coming back up, keep the toes flexed back towards your body. Don't let that heel touch the ground. Working that balance as well. So you're going down and back up. Once you finish, once 15 seconds is up, then we have a 15 seconds of a standing teapot, which is just that left leg is going up, trying to get it above the hip crease. And then we're taking the weight to one hand. Now, the weight is optional. You don't necessarily need that. With that standing teapot, I'll show it from the front direction. The weight is going to be my right hand. The knee is going to be up, trying to get it above my hip. And then we're just here. Standing teapot. So like teapot, short and stout kind of thing. So then we do that 4 times on one side and 4 times on the other side. Pretty simple operation. So go ahead and grab your weight. Hopefully you got it. We're going to be getting started in 10 seconds, all on the right leg first. And standing teapot. Here's AK in the background. She's in a meeting. Back to it. That's 1 round down. And check in with those shoulders at the top and those feet at the bottom. Make sure those toes are pointed towards the ground. Back to the teapot. Last round on this side. Keep those toes flex back towards the body. Oh no. Chose the water bottle, which is like sloshing around, making this extra difficult. Super fun time. Switching legs. So this time I'll go straight on so I can check in with my own back foot, making sure it's not kicking out to the side. And then picking that weight up, picking that knee up, toes flex back towards the body. We're just holding. We're working those mini stabilizers and all that good stuff. Back to the deadlifts. Two more rounds here. Back on it. Again, trying to keep that other leg up the entire time. Movement doesn't need to be fast. Really look for quality here. Last standing teapot. Right. Nice work, everyone. Relax. You don't need that weight anymore, but you will need 2 towels. So these are little hand towels that I'm going to be using for the or a little washcloth. You can use hand towels. You can use bigger towels, but you need one for each foot. So it's pretty important to have 2, especially when we're just kind of warming up to this movement. And then from there, if it feels good, you can do 1 towel if you need to. But I'll show what we're doing. I'm going to have to adjust this a little bit, get you all a little closer. There'll be a lot of floor movement today. So on this one. So what we're doing next, just 5 minutes and some change. It's going to be 30 seconds of glute bridge curls. Now what a glute bridge curl is you're going to do a glute bridge with both feet. Hips are going to be up. Then you're going to extend your feet and then curl your feet back in or slide your feet back in and then back to your glute bridge. So the way that position works is you start off, and I'm starting off on the edge of my mat, so you can tell here. I'm going to lay back. I'm going to dig my elbows into the ground. Shoulder blades are going to be back and down. This is going to help my upper body stay pretty tight. Lower body, the heels are going to be dug into those towels, those washcloths. Right? That way, I can force myself to keep them down. Occasionally, they might slip out from underneath me, and that's okay. You'll go back down, you find them, you get back to it. So the movement starts off, hips are going up, and then what we're doing is we're going to slide both feet out at the same time so we're at full extension. Butt is off of the ground. So we're keeping a little bit of air, a little space underneath our hips, keeping the abs nice and tight. Then you're going to bring them back in, squeeze the butt, you're back up to that top position. So you're out, keeping everything tight in that midline morning, morning midline, back up to this top position. This is our glute bridge curl. Now, let's say that's super difficult for you and you can't quite get that going. What we're going to do instead is you can do one leg at a time. So hips are up, you go out with one leg, you're down, pull it back in, squeeze the butt. Other leg, you're out, lost it, back up, squeeze the butt. Remember, dig those heels in. Sometimes I forget, and obviously I lose the washcloth or the towel. If that is difficult for you, forget the towels. We're just going to work that glute bridge. So you bring it up, hold for a second, then back down, let the hips touch the ground lightly, then right back up to that top position. doing just regular glute bridges. But I want you to try, if you can, to extend and slide it back in. After we finish the 30 seconds there, we have a 10-second hold, and then we're doing 25 seconds of alternating prone leg lifts, which is just rolling over. Hands are underneath the forehead, and then tucking the toes back in towards the body. Lift one leg as high as you can, switch, other leg as high as you can. As soon as the leg gets to the ground, right back up with the other one. Really trying to drive that heel back up as high as you can. Then we're flipping back over into the next round. So I found when I was trying this out, it got kind of difficult to organize the washcloths every time. That's why it's a little bit longer. Just take your time, get yourself organized, get your heels underneath, make sure it's not right on the edge, try to get it in the center, then we're back at it. So hopefully that gave everyone enough time to get their things. We're going to get started. Capacity, glute bridge curl, 30 seconds. In 10 seconds. Again, try your best not to let the butt touch the ground. Hold. Keep the toes flexed back towards your body. Heels just dug in here. And alternating leg lifts. Flip it back over. Squeeze that butt on these holds. Leg lift, same thing. Squeeze that butt, drive that heel up as high as you can. Two more rounds. Hips high, drive that heel into the ground. Last round. Last set of leg lifts here. Make sure we're keeping that butt tight. Kick that heel as high as you can. All right. Nice work, everyone. Thanks for doing that and coming out, especially if you've been here all week so far and you've been doing the workouts online. You've been crushing it. Keep that going. Keep doing the morning midline. I'll see you again tomorrow. That'll be the last one of the week. Goodbye, peeps.